to us about some of the pain points that it solves for you and how you got introduced to Brooke.ai.
So I think the issue we have is that we love our personnel, we love our employees, and employees are our best asset. But when you're talking about answering phone calls 24/7, 365, a BDC or humans cannot do that. And that has always been our challenge. People like to make appointments when it's Sunday afternoons. Okay, we're closed, just so everybody knows, which means that 70%, we're hoping more like 60%, but we're 70% of all of our customers cannot make a phone call. So how do we overcome that? Do you staff a BDC on the weekends and nights? The answer is it's not going to be very cost effective. But here's what we want to do. As we're in the repeat and referral business, how do we make it easy for the customer? And this is why I chose Brooke for our dealership group, because of two things. First, 100% integration with our X-Time scheduler. As Tiffany said, you are a appointment style kind of company. We'll take walk-ins, of course we will, but we want people to make an appointment. So you have to have it integrated into that system live 24/7, 365. The next piece is, I want the phone calls answered. Have you ever looked at phone call matrix for a store? Service departments, if we answer the phone at 80%, I feel like they all get a trophy. It is really hard because of the volume. And what do? We have texting. We do all these things to prevent phone calls. It doesn't always work. But now I can say, if you call in and you hit the appointment button on our phone tree, the phone call will be answered and it will make you an appointment. Now, if it's after hours and you don't know what to do, you can always skip and you can go and make a voicemail. But what we're seeing is that customers, as they get used to this, because this is not the first company that's done this. Everybody's been doing this years and years, and they're kind of used to it. So educating our customers, if you want to make an appointment on Sunday afternoon, if you want to make it at 2:00 in the morning, guess what? The Nilo company is open for business to make an appointment. That is the power here. This is why it works.
So Tully, if I'm watching this right now, I'm a fixed ops director, service manager, general manager, dealer principal, and I have the X-Time solution in my dealership. You're saying that to have Brooke incorporated in that is a pretty simple process.
I think ours took about 2 weeks, and I think part of it was we had to get IT to figure out how to do the phone change, which is, we have Cisco phones, so you have to have a doctorate in, dumbass to make. I'm sorry, you have to have a doctorate to make it happen. So the issue is that it was simple. You know what you find out when you turn it on is, are your settings in X-Time right? That's the key issue. And what we found is that the service managers, well, I don't want appointments the same day. I'll push those off. Well, what happened there? Nobody knew, right? First day we turn it on, not a lot of appointments. We found out what a problem. We fixed it within the next day or two. Boom, it's been working flawlessly. And the way I look at it is that no one's complaining.
Tully, it's amazing with all the technology that we share here at the Roundtable. I met with a dealer recently, and it comes down simply to, I want my phones answered, Tully. I want someone to answer the phone when the customer calls us. And Tully, that's really probably nothing more important than that, I would imagine.
It is. When we monitor phone calls, and, poor Sean, and we both have the same problem. And we train on communication, follow-up, communication, follow-up, communication. And what we do is that our phone system is probably 70 to 80% plugged up of calling back on a quote or something, not taking an appointment, which is what we want. So then we hire cashiers and phone answerers or a BDC. And what happens when they're busy? These people get pushed off. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. If someone wants to use the digital assistant, which is norm today when you call large corporations, is that they're very familiar how it works, is that they get answered instantly. That is the best part of this whole thing. And I know for a fact they're going to look at my X-Time appointment log, because that's what I have to go by. And that is what makes it perfect.
So in your recommendation, first line of defense, go for a service appointment, it goes right to Brooke.ai, and you let the AI go ahead and take that service appointment.
Goes to AI, and then if they choose to bump up, they bump out. But as I think they both said, is that we had some education process, because when they first get this, like, what's this? This is not my gal that I normally talk to. So we led with their recommendation, as we've been doing some social media marketing about, you can call 24/7, 365 and make an appointment through our great new gal, Brooke.ai. And it's helping, I think, path that way down a little bit, so people feel more comfortable, because once they try it once, especially if they're an existing customer, they never want to talk to a human again. Guaranteed.